Welcome back to another Am I the Asshole Reddit video. Today we have a post asking, am I the asshole for using flashcards to explain to my brother and his wife why they can't bring their rainbow baby to my wedding? My fiancé, female, and I, male, are getting married. We've decided wedding's gonna be child-free. No hate towards children, just to keep it more organized and contained. My brother Chris, male, and his wife, female, have a 3-year-old son who everyone calls Miracle or Rainbow Baby. He came after several failed pregnancies that lasted for years. When they found out that my nephew was included in the no children rule, they tried to convince me to make an exception for him. Chris told me his son is a miracle baby and his presence at the wedding will bring blessings for me and my fiancée. I refused and said no, the wedding is child-free. His wife kept sending my fiancé pics of my nephew when he was months old. What that mean? I told them no, and to stop. My brother told me this might cause a rift in our relationship. I again said no and explained that the wedding is child-free. He asked again and pointed out how his baby is different since he's a rainbow, a miracle baby. I again said no and explained that the wedding is child-free. They brought it up when they visited at my home and I knew they weren't going to stop, so I'd made flashcards in advance with the phrase "the wedding is child-free," period, and pulled them out and started slowly showing them the flashcards one by one in this order. 1. The wedding, with a sticker of bride and groom. 2. Is child, with a sticker of a baby. 3. Free, with a sticker of a prohibited sign. 4. Period, with a huge, black dot sticker. They both were stunned. I asked if they get it now and Chris had lost his shit. His wife had already grabbed her stuff and walked out. Chris called me an asshole for doing this and said that I disrespected him, his wife and their son who's my one and only nephew. He rushed out after we argued. My fiancé saw the whole thing and thought that it was funny, but my parents and Chris are livid beyond measure. They're telling everyone about the amount of disrespect and mockery I had displayed towards them and I'm being told to fix it now. Before we go into the comments, I just wanted to say thanks for hanging out with me. If you liked the video, please give us a like and share your thoughts with us. If you would be also gracious enough to subscribe, I post every day. Thanks for watching another Am I the Asshole Reddit video. Now let's go to the comments. Dipping_my_toes says, well, I suppose you could have used hand puppets instead, but flashcards seem to have gotten the message across. It makes me insane how some parents think their little bundle of joy should be allowed anywhere, anywhen, anytime, and that no never applies to them. It's pretty clear they were going to run this horse right up to the altar. Not the asshole. Fabulous Ad 5284 says, look, OP, I'm infertile. I wanted kids all my life, me and hubby tried for years, it will never happen. Trying almost killed me, so I had to choose, keep trying and die, or stop. I would have loved to help hold the flashcards for you. Hell, I would have gone full-blown interpretative dance for you, if that is what it took to get it through their thick skulls that the wedding is gonna be child-free. It's your wedding, your rules. Not the asshole, at all. Yes, after all the pain and struggle they went through, after all the losses they suffered, your nephew is a miracle. But so is every child that is born. And every child can also be an annoying little shit that gets cranky and tired and bored when adults are doing boring adult things like weddings. It doesn't make you an asshole to not want cranky toddlers at your wedding having meltdowns, and it doesn't make you a bad uncle to save your nephew from the meltdowns. Nor a bad brother to give brother and sister-in-law a effing night off away from their 3-year-old. If he was only 3 months, and you were getting pissy because they wouldn't come without him, then yeah, you would be a bit of an asshole. But he's 3 years old. He can handle a babysitter watching him. Heaven help the child when he starts school. Brilliant Cherry 510 says, well, let me start by saying that you made a couple of mistakes. No boom box. Not enough flashcards. You missed a fantastic opportunity to press play on something like the Dan Band's version of Total Eclipse of the Heart, definitely a wedding song, while flipping cards Love Actually style. I'm thinking you could have gotten all the way to. To me, your rainbow baby is perfect. But you can't bring him or his rainbows to my wedding. And even if you had made it look all the while like you were going to give in and then dropped the hammer with the last card, you are still not the asshole. Nope 111 says. Should have told them that all babies are miracles, but that you were having a miracle-free wedding. High Class Badass says. Laugh my effing ass off, not the asshole. You tried to be polite and to refuse them, but they ignored you. They tried again, and you were polite and they ignored you. They tried again, and once again you were polite and said no and they ignored you. This time you took the clue ×4 and whacked them with it, and now they're mad because you didn't cave to them. Fix nothing, he disrespected you by implying your wedding would only be blessed by his child being there and saying it would cause a rift if you didn't do what he wanted. You can tell him and your parents that you tried to be polite and firm with your no's, but when they didn't listen you just played hardball. Good job on sticking to a no. And now for my personal thoughts. This is too funny, honestly guys, the comments were hilarious on this one. Obviously, this level of pettiness is stunningly awesome. To a good decent degree, I personally do think not the asshole, OP had tried very hard to tell her brother no. And what I think she should have done is have interpretive dancers on either side of her and doing dressed as Napoleon Dynamite and Pedro, with both of them wearing the signature Vote for Pedro shirts and being in character too. And for the very odd random song that gets played in the background for the dancers should be Take On Me by a-ha. So, what do you guys think? Have you been in OP's position? What would you do? Also, what do you think? Please comment below and share your thoughts. I'd be interested to hear what you all think. Thanks for watching another Am I the Asshole Reddit video. If you liked this story, please click the subscribe button and give us a like. I appreciate you for making this journey with me. Until next time, friends.